Hello, everybody. Grab it for the focus.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
We are on our way home. Hey, Term. Hey, Mr. Positive. Thanks for bringing us to church this morning. It's much needed. I'm glad that you do that because I think people have all the time in the world for drama. It's good to have that at least every Sunday for a while.
Yeah, people need Jesus.
We do. Hey, Jordine. Cotton Candy Boobs. I made you a mod. I don't know why you weren't a mod on this channel earlier.
I'm terrible for making mods.
He's terrible at wrenches. Half his wrenches are because I wrenched them.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Wednesday. Here comes the sun. Mandy T, happy Halloween, everyone. We kind of forget it's Halloween, and I don't really want to think about it because it's the first one away from my kids. So I've been a little bit sad. You guys want to hear something funny that we did? Daylin, we've missed you. We love you and hope that you're doing well. You guys want to hear something funny that we didn't even think about? But we checked out, and when we checked out of our room this morning, no, the hallway was lined with all the people, the housekeepers. And we checked out with camera equipment and holding two big ass lights walking out of the room, right? And I'm already thinking in my head, as soon as we were walking out the door and I saw all the housekeepers, I'm like, this is not looking right. And then I get up beside this one lady and she kind of looks at me and she goes, mm-hmm. And I'm like, it looks worse than what really happened, I swear. And she was just laughing.
So we did not record a porno.
We did not. And I just feel like they were like, what the hell's in that room I'm about to think?
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it looked very bad. Now I'm thinking it probably didn't look good checking in, dragging them lights and stuff in either. But I feel worse checking out. Like, it definitely, they were all looking at us. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was like, I'm fine. Go ahead and look.
Yeah. Hey,
I
Nokia.
got mine.
I was just bow chicka bow. Your birthday is 3 minutes after midnight tonight.
Oh.
Just shy of Halloween and being born a goblin. Well, happy early birthday. Oh gosh, please don't talk about Christmas. Kids. As long as you, yeah, next time, chains and whips, handcuffs and
Well,
ropes.
we could have made a porno, but we used up all the space on the card recording that interview. So
No, he's lying. We were not going to do that.
no, I said we could have. I didn't say we were gonna.
Yeah, we could have, but we didn't. But we did. It did have to. Did have two beds in the room, and we did.
Yeah, it had twin beds, and they were old.
We're hurting.
Yeah, that's why I'm going live now instead of tonight, because we're both just beat and we just want to get home. And
Yeah. If we had like little Velcro things right here,
yeah, that'd work.
that'd work good. Yeah, I do love Christmas. Oh,
Oh yeah, that was Christmas.
we got McDonald's. Don't tell door. Hey, Zeb.
Hey, what's up, Zed?
Decorating. Tammy, hey, y'all. Hey, making the art.
So is anybody doing anything special for Halloween? Stay. Let's read this one. How long does it take to get home? Well, we're about halfway, so we got about an hour left.
Go Bubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
John,
It's kind of funny how so many people were dragging us for giving Dawn a platform, saying we're SA supporters, this and that. And all of a sudden, no, it's fine to have Don on your panels.
Even Chris was kind of laughing with them, having a good old time. Yeah, they're setting them up for sure, right? I mean, duh. But still, they didn't do anything that I didn't do. Actually, they have sinister motives. I didn't.
Yeah, we just want to give him a place to speak.
They want to give him a place to speak, and they're acting like his best friend. So they must all be SA supporters too now.
Yeah.
Everything they've said about us for doing, they are literally doing the same thing. So I don't like to say, "Oh, they're jealous of me," because I don't like to think that or whatever. Or, but that's clearly what it was. They were just jealous that I was the first one for the first while.
It's so hilarious. People are such hypocrites.
He was on the phone and panel, either that or yeah, I think he was on speakerphone or on panel or both. I don't care how it happened, but still, I mean,
I don't care that Don's going on other channels.
no, we never cared, but we told him that exactly what's happening would. All we ever said was keep your circle small. I never controlled what channels he went on. I gave him actually ideas of the ones that would be smart to go on or not smart to go on. Hey, Seasons, gorgeous.
Up, Seasons.
Happy late birthday, by the way. I loved all the stuff you were sharing that your husband took you. Thanks for sharing that. Looks like you had a blast. I like your light up hat. No, no one made him.
No, I'm not defending. We're not defending that at all. He did something very, very stupid.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, though, their motives of having him on and pretending to be his bestie is because they want to try and get him in trouble, right? That's not what we were necessarily like. If we heard something from him that was crazy, we absolutely reported it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. I really don't care too much. I actually think it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I do find it funny. I wonder if they're going to get all those comments that we were getting. I doubt it.
Oh, hey, B. I found your channel that you started like 6 years ago. Scott P. 29 subscribers in the last 6 years. Pretty good. So I'm guessing it worked a lot better for you to just bash females online. Look at you now, almost like 18,000 subscribers. So good for you. I wanted to say you found your niche, online cyberbullying women, and I'm really proud of you. Right, Casey? Yeah, 29 subs, right? Like today in 6 years. And he started his channel out trying to be like not what he is today, 6 years later. I'll tell you that. I will share the link in a community post later. You can go check it out. Completely different person, content, everything. Whole lot less subs. Yes, Amanda. He always wanted to talk to Chris McDonough. We always said we don't think that's really wise, but he was like, "You don't care. I'm gonna call him and bitch at him or whatever." Like, damn, you two. I don't want a cheeseburger kids meal. Ooh. Chili.
Chili. So I'm sure all of you in the chat have heard by now about what happened to Don. He got pulled over last night. Got taken in for, I think, 4 or 5 charges. DUI, improper lane usage, no registration, and financial irresponsibilities. Something about finance because he doesn't have insurance. Yeah, it just looks like the wheels are coming off the Don Wells saga. Like he's been falling apart, but it seems like it's getting a lot worse.
Yeah, we got a free fries. One free fry. Yeah, I feel bad for Benny as well because that's part of his ongoing issue is putting other people's families really before your own. That's a conversation Benny and I have had a million times. It's been a struggle. So to be spit in your fucking face like that, yeah, I'm upset for Benny. I'm upset for myself. I'm upset for everything. Like, you guys could see how it was literally draining us. It's a very toxic situation. And he slapped us both over and over, spit in our fucking faces, and now he wants to be an official public figure. And so, go Don. Woo!
Yeah. Whatever. I can help find Summer, but
yeah,
I don't think anything will at this point.
Yeah. Pretty large reward fund, but where's the real answers on where Summer is? That reward fund's never going to go anywhere because they know already she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, seasons. It's very. I'm more upset. Like, I knew this was going to happen. I know how they are. He's a hustler. He's bragged to me about the murderers he's talked to and all these different prisons he's been in and shit. I mean, very draining. Yep. It's very toxic situation.
Yeah, I'm glad Cher switched to a local case because if we were still on this talking with Don every day,
We might have broke up.
Mm.
We've never been like that angry where you said, go back to soda. Terry! I love you, sister.
Hey, Terry.
By the way, Terry, I want to have you on this week with that family if you can set it up. Not tomorrow night though, but any other time. If you want to set it up and plan that to have, because you're doing some really awesome things. And, you know, what people don't know, I'm just going to say it because he'll never say it. But the things that Benny has had his hands in and helped with numerous other cases that aren't even near him, like, he helped get a search party for Terry. Terry and Benny did this work, and they have a nonprofit search party to go help with Terry's case that she's working on. So, like I emailed someone and said, for every bad thing you can tell me about Benny, I can tell you 10 good things that he'll never tell you guys he has any parts of doing. So, and I'm really upset at Don for doing that because Benny put a lot on his line, including his marriage. So, which I damn near did too because it wasn't good for us. So I can only imagine.
Yeah. Breach.
I'm not sure if he offered detox. To be honest, I know that he was getting messed up while in California. So how did he know? I mean, does he know someone there to get the hookup, or did production help him get a hookup? I don't know, but I know at least 2 times I talked to him while in California that he was admittedly on substances. Now, he didn't take it on the plane with him, so how'd he get it? Right? For an area you're not really familiar with. So I have all kinds of questions about that. Did his manager, who's a church goer, help him get it? Did a production person help him get it? Where did he get it from? I don't know. Or did he just find it so quick under the nose of his management? I don't know.
Pretty messed up though.
Cocaine.
If you wanna hang out, you got to take her out. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably true. Changes. I'm just saying, for sure he was on drugs during that time. People can believe me or not. I don't really care. That pigment sauce.
Who's going trick or treating tonight? Always spoke the truth about my opinions and thoughts. Yeah, if you're two-faced on YouTube, it'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. I got that song in my head now.
I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. I was eating. Can you ask it again, Changes? Yeah, they both. I agree with that. Sue Duckwack. Sue Duckwack. I like that.
Is that Oh, they didn't give us large? Cheers. How hard is it to get an order right? Seriously, almost every time we go, they screw something up.
Do you know if it's true that Jody Sue moved back to Ben Hill? I've heard that actually. Yeah, I heard that she never really moved away.
That's when he heard the scream.
Yeah. Who is their public relations PI person? Why aren't they out front? Well, they never had a real PI. That bullshit Michelle person is not a real PI. I had one conversation with her, and the reason she couldn't wait to trash me is because I caught on right away that she was fucking lying. So I'm like, so you have PIs on this case, working the case? Oh no, like not yet. I'm like, okay, so what's your position? And she goes, and I work where I network retired PIs stuck to cases and everything. And I'm like, okay, so which one is connected to the Don Wells case? And there wasn't any. So she's lying anyway. But we all knew that, right? Anyone with some common sense knew she was fucking lying. So yeah, it's just people, yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, um, and their management right now is, well, fuck it, I don't think Benny will care if I tell now. It's Tim from the church, the ginger beard guy. That's his management. That's who went to Dr. Phil with him, tries to bring him in. That's who everyone thinks it's like Benny or myself writing statements for him. No, it's Tim from the church. And yeah, that Tim has done some kind of media schooling or something like that from what I've been told and my understanding. And he's the one who started the channel and like all of that. So yeah, the ginger beard guy who tried to start a YouTube channel called Awakened or whatever. Yeah, Tim, the churchgoer. Benny was going to keep that secret, and I kept it secret for Benny. But fuck everybody now, after what you just done. No, it's the church. The church, and specifically the ginger one, the ginger beard, redheaded dude who's on the Awaken channel all the time. His name is Tim. Wait, maybe it's not Tim. Tim's the guy who does sign language. I don't know, but it's the ginger beard guy from the church that's on the prayer channel Awaken thing all the time. Tim.
I think he put a statement for Dawn about the arrests too.
Yeah. He got arrested last night, Terry. For being himself, which is not smart.
Oh yeah, he was driving under the influence and got caught.
Yeah, why do you guys think like the church has an approved page? Because that's how that cult works. They're really not supposed to be on social media, but with something like this, they know that they're on there, right? So they had to have a FDA approved page. So yeah, I can't remember what his name is. I thought it was Tim, but I know one of their names is Tim, but he might not be named Tim. But I can tell you guys, he's the one with the red hair. He's on the Awaken thing. You guys will not miss him. He's the ginger with the beard. That guy. He's the man. He's acting as their management.
So someone say he lied.
He always lies.
Everybody's lying.
Everybody's lying. Very strange group because it's a cult. Like I remember a conversation that I had. I've talked quite a lot to Robin Lane, and I've never aired it or shared most of it. But like her and I had conversations on the phone when the whole 17-year-old mistress thing come around.
Oh God, yeah.
And Robin's reaction to that was alarming to me because it was okay with her. Well, let's be real, Cher. Like, 17, is that really that bad? Well, no, but you're a church member, and is adultery supposed to be good? Like, hello.
Yeah,
like,
she glazed right over it.
She glazed right over it. So I really wanted to be like, would you be okay for your husband to have a mistress? Maybe he has mistress. I don't really know, but she was totally fine with it. Even the age 17 with a 52 or 53-year-old man was totally fine with her. And said, come on, Cher, is that really so bad? It's not like it's 14 or something. Literally, that's Robin Lane, the church member, being totally fine with adultery. And they're clearly fine with the drug and drinking.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very weird.
If I was running a church, I would not hitch my wagon to that family. I'd help them, sure, but
they're liking the limelight a little too much. And if you research the Seventh-day Adventist Church, they do tend to love the limelight. There's many missing women and children within that religion and church. Which is interesting because the Wells aren't even considered members of that SDA church. So, because you have to give a certain percent. I don't know if it was like 10% or 20% of your income to be a member of that church. Every paycheck you get, you have to give a percentage to. And then the schools cost like $50K a year. They have their own news, their own schools, their own hospitals, their own attorneys. It's much like Scientology, like I've tried to tell people before. So yeah, but just think about it. They're live doing all these things, and the church is still acting as their management now and supporting them. So they're really okay with adultery, drugs, drinking. So what? And again, they're not even members. These are just folks that at this point are just church goers, not even members, and they're supporting them like this and having their back like this. So it's very, very interesting, and I am wondering where the money is going to. Some of the money in this case is going to.
Tell them, baby.
Because it costs to be a member of that religion.
Yeah, most churches they do a donation plate thing. Give if you have, whatever. But to have it as a requirement is very, very weird. Really like that.
You guys just Google SDA and how to be a member and everything. It's all going to show up. Guys might remember Donald Trump calling out the SDA church like a year or so ago. Remember he called out that Ben Carlson dude. He was like, "You're in a cult, dude. Be quiet. Like, stop talking. You're part of the SDA." Like Trump tried to bring some kind of eyes on the SDA church, calling it a cult. Any religion can be a cult. That's true. Sure. Can you pull up a pic of this guy on one of your phones? Yeah, I will. Yep. I mean, he's got a public thing, so yeah. I will.
Oh. So how many of you all were in Voices Shares Live last night? We tried our best to get the audio to work, but we had such shitty reception in there. But I did record it with my camera and mic and stuff, so it should. We'll try and get that video out soon, so you guys will at least hear what she was saying.
We'll be live with her tomorrow night too.
Looking for the picture.
Boom. That's him.
What's his name? Did you say?
Joseph.
Joseph.
It's Joseph. That's him. That's Don and Candace's management given to him from the church. That one right there in the corner with the beard. Ginger.
Not this beard.
Bad at this. Sorry guys. Hello, manager. Oh, I'll show you out something else funny. Show you something else funny. Thumbs downing it, by the way. There's AB's channel. His original channel before he was like bashing females online. 29 subs. 6 years ago. I think it's funny. Just saying.
I can't talk about starting a channel doing one thing and then switching.
Not
I was
that.
all about bike stuff.
Yeah, but you didn't go and then bash people to get more views. Though.
No, I would never do, because I'm not a piece of shit.
Well, you guys don't even know. Wait till I tell you all the dirt on the Wells shit. One of these
Might as well
days,
let it all fly.
let it all fly.
Well, yeah, Cher has told just about all of it. There's still a couple things. So.
Also, a lot of. I mean, there's no shit. Wet.
my sleeve.
No, I get it. No, it's just sticky. Wet, one.
Calla Lily.
Yeah, we still talked to him yesterday. It all happened while I was live doing something else, but I actually ended up calling him and thought it was weird that it went right to his voicemail. And then I started hearing everything, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, Cher's like, Tom got arrested last night. I'm like, oh my God. It wasn't for anything to do with Summer. Oh.
Right.
It's messed up. I can understand, like, if someone does have an issue with alcohol or drugs or whatever, and then their daughter goes missing, I can see them spiraling out of control. I don't hate Don or anything like that, but I mean, he needs just to get the hell off YouTube and get his freaking family in order.
Listen. It's not even like Alex pointed this out, Alex Erickson. It's not even, everyone thought, she kept blowing, Candace would keep blowing me up because she didn't like me or whatever. She was jealous, whatever. So she kept blowing us up every time we do an interview. But she did it to Chris McDonough. She does it anytime Don is talking about Summer. She tries to stop him from talking. Everybody's looking at Don sideways and giving Candace so much slack. They don't even know. Don Wells Family Channel or something. But I don't know, because 2 years ago, the Wells also had 2 different YouTube channels that had 20-something subscribers on there. 2 years ago, they were trying to be on YouTubers. Being on YouTubers. I can't even talk right. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. So. And they have not looked for their kids. The only time they ever did was the one time, and Don wanted to get caught, so it would be posted and talked about, so everyone would hear that he was searching for his daughter. And also, it was dead ass wrong because he should never have talked to another little girl that was like 7 years old. But anyway, that was alarming. But then when EquiSearch come to town, they pretended to do a little something. But other than that, I'm sorry. He's either at work too much to even show up to prayer rituals for his own daughter, or they're at home getting drunk and talking to YouTubers and Facebookers and Patreoners and all these people. When are they looking for their daughter at the same time as screaming at all of us that we aren't helping find their daughter? That's bullshit. Candace done something this summer.
That's where my money's at.
Candace done something this summer, and Don helped cover it up because, let's be honest, we know what he has a past of. So again, I'm telling you, I witnessed the call, and some of you could hear the aftermath of it on the live stream. I know for facts they are holding something against each other. I don't know what it is. Either they both done something this summer, or I honestly question, did Candace do something to her sister? Dawn done something this summer. And I don't know. I have no idea. That's just my own personal thoughts, allegedly, and all that crap. In my opinion, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, unbelievably great connection. Oh, good. There's a train over there.
Once we come off this curve, see it better. Train.
Yeah. It's weird because I don't know. Oh, there's camera. Out there, little Mr. Face, even though it's a cute face to stare at.
Yeah, people can only take so much of my giant head.
Very mentally stressful. I mean, look at the abuse I got from everybody that's doing the exact same thing. It mentally fucked with me every day. Like,
Yeah, that half makes me laugh and half pisses me off. These people are so gutless and two-faced. It was just pure jealousy.
I mean,
yeah. Now if they have a chance to talk to them, they're just all over it like a bitch in heat.
Yeah. Yep. And so, yeah, it was very, I mean, look what they were doing, putting memes around me with crack pipes and shit. Like, yeah, it definitely, it today still affects me, even though they've like laid off, I guess, a little bit, but I don't really watch them or really follow it to even know. But I mean, yeah, it definitely doesn't feel good to be, I've never been harassed like I did for that 2.5 months. That's why I stopped. People like, oh, you're not talking to Don anymore. I still talk to Don. I talked to Don yesterday before the arrest. Like, I just don't go on. If I don't feel I can be helpful to the case, and it's taking away from Summer. It all has taken away from Summer. Everything from the very jump of the whole essay thing took away from Summer. In fact,
and what new is happening in the Summer Wells case? Nothing. So why are people still talking about it?
Yeah.
They're not even talking about Summer. They're talking about Dawn.
Yeah.
Like, move on to another case, because nothing is going to get figured out by some YouTuber in this case. It's just not going to happen. Dawn doesn't say anything new. He says the same shit over and over again. And if he ever gets tripped up, he just starts talking about the church. It's the same shit he's saying on other people's channels that he said on shares months ago. Nothing has changed.
No, Squalto didn't get him out of jail. I waited till Mr. Sheriff fell asleep, and then I grabbed his credit card. I called Hopkins County and was like, yo, Ronnie Lawson,
get him out.
Let my brother Don Wells out. And they were like,
my people,
okay, voices behind the wall. He can leave now. And I'm like, thank you. His bitch wife will be there to pick him up in a minute.
I know that's going to spread like wildfire, but for those of you who have common sense, Don owns a house.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be sat in there waiting for someone to give him $5,000.
Yeah. No. He
put up his house.
Yeah. And it was only $5,750 for bail. So that's nothing, you know. So yeah, he put up his house. He probably only had to come up with what, like 500 of that or something like that.
No, I don't know what.
700 if it usually is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like someone had to bail him out. It's kind of funny though. Here, Cher is we're working on this case that no one has heard about, and while we're doing that, when a couple months ago we would have been the ones talking to Don while he got pulled over or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how that worked.
Yeah, 10%. I know that's normal for like the States. No, you can't trust Doug. Doug isn't a trustworthy person. Doug wants to see.
Which one's Doug?
That's no thanks. The one that said he'll fight you.
Oh yeah, one of the guys who bashes women.
Bashes women, but he's a wrestler or UFC person or something like that. But he bashes women online for fun. So, yeah, okay, tough guy.
Yeah, I don't condone this whole
hi Doug
YouTubers shit, but that's just women go after women, men you should go after men if you're gonna do that shit.
And there he is watching us, but I just blocked them. Because he knows I'm fucking right. That's why you're watching this shit right now. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs down. Thank you for helping the channel. And you look like a little bitch. Just so you know. I would probably get some extends and stop worrying about my teeth, Doug. I would worry about that little dick you flashed all around on people's live streams to try and get their channels taken down. I would worry about that. Maybe that's why you're so angry. God, I'd be angry if I was married to you. Kick rocks. No thanks, not welcome here. he looks stupid. Just you leaving that comment out.
I
Makes
didn't
sense.
think so.
To see a dentist or something like that.
Oh, he's so funny.
Oh, another tooth joke. Which reminds me, guys, I have a GoFundMe to help me because I am getting dentures soon. My first appointment is November 4th. So I am working on that journey. Thanks to all the hate that I've gotten, I've finally like given into doing it. I could have had a new mouth a couple times over, but instead decided to make memories with my children and worry about my teeth later. So yeah, it does suck and it does hurt. Whatever. Um, but yeah, in my descriptions and stuff, there is a link. Should you want to donate to that? Thanks, Doug.
Thanks for reminding us.
Thanks for reminding me to put that out there.
Seriously, what kind of a man does that? Like, he didn't say anything to me. It's my channel. This is my stream. He didn't call me a dick or anything. He said it to her. What kind of a man does that? What is wrong with these people? Were they held too long by their mothers when they were babies? What the hell?
Yeah, he misses mommy's teeth.
Never ever dawned on me to go after a woman.
I think he hates me so much because I'm like he did Benny so wrong, and like I don't know. I don't know why you hate me so much, honestly, because I don't even know you. But I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's
I know enough.
The fact that we bother people so much, and me specifically, where people actually have done 7 to 9 hour live streams daily about me and my teeth, or I'm Skeletor. Well, I'm Skeletor because I have a love-hate relationship with food. There's times where when I'm pressed, I can go like a week or two where I don't think about really eating. Like my own kids, one of the phone calls I just had the other day, my son called me to remind me, like, you better be eating. I hope you're eating. You better be eating. So fuck everybody. Don't go after Terry, please. Self-made mom goes after her. If Terry feels like she needs to rebuttal, that's up to her. But please do not bash Terry. This is Mr.'s channel, but he's driving, so I will block you at least for this live stream.
Who's talking shit about? How can you be mad at Terry?
For real.
She's like,
because she went after self-made mom, but self-made mom does nothing but go after Terry and dog Terry because she's friends with Benny.
Okay, well, I will say one thing. Regardless of who started what, blah, 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 if you make a YouTube video trashing another YouTuber, you deserve all the shit that's coming your way. Yeah. Everybody on every side. If you take that route, you cannot be then, oh my God, why is this happening to me? You fucking did it. You wonder why so few people come in here and insult me? It's because I won't do that shit. If you don't want the hate, don't do it. And I'm not saying that it's not justified a lot of times. There are some really ugly people on here. But that it's not our place to stand above everybody and say, this one's good, that one's bad. Let all you viewers, you're smart people, you can decide for yourself who's a piece of shit. It's not up to us to direct. Although other YouTubers do get mentioned on this channel from time to time. I can't say I'm perfectly innocent.
It's kind of inedible.
Yeah. But I mean, if that's the main core of your content, don't be surprised if you get reported and made fun of and videos made about you. You're walking through that door. That's why I was kind of a little bit sad to see Graz do that because he was such a level-headed guy. And, whether or not he's right or has good points, that's irrelevant. He walked through that door.
Yeah, I don't think he felt proud of it though, because he reached out to me.
Well, he tried to do it in a good way, just expressing concerns and stuff, but you can't like bash other YouTube creators and just walk away squeaky clean. It doesn't work, even if you're right. It's just not good. I mean, people love drama. It will get views. It gets the clicks. It brings the subs, but it brings a lot of hate. It's just part of it.
Yeah, and Terry, she feels bad when she gets made fun of. She'll reach out to me and be like, "How do you deal with the hate?" Like, I don't know. And she doesn't feel good either about going after people, but she does it's natural to want to defend yourself, right?
Oh, it is. You know how many times I wanted to make a rant video about these guys that are going after Cher all the time? Like, people think that I'm like on their side. No, I'm on Cher's side, but I don't want to walk through that door with my channel because I know me. And I mean, I won't make stupid little videos making fun of somebody. I'll find their address. No, I'm not. If I go real life, I will go real life. I will kick in their fucking door if it gets to that point. But this whole bickering on YouTube, it's not for me.
Yeah, you guys, I've been hospitalized 2 times for 2 different eating disorders. The one where I just go days without eating. Most of the time, I really just eat 1 meal a day, and it's not a lot. I don't eat. I've been told all my life I eat like a bird when I do eat, but then there's the times where, especially after having kids and you gain a little bit more weight. I was in a relationship before where I was given a weight limit to not go over, which was 125 pounds. And that was really hard to and not fluctuate pregnancies that were rough, but anyway. Yeah, so I resorted to shoving toothbrushes down my throat to make me throw up. And anything that I really could because my finger wasn't quite long enough. But yeah, toothbrush handles, even at other people's houses. There was times where, yeah, people would come knocking on the bathroom door because they would be like, "You know what you're doing in there?" Whatever. This person's mom, actually. The What are they called? It's like a toothbrush, but anyways, yeah, anything that was long and pointy and would make me bleed down my throat. But then the stomach acid all coming up too when you don't eat very much, but you're making yourself throw up. That's not really good on the teeth. And then, of course, yeah, I was young and dumb, and I did some ecstasy. I did it a lot for 2 years, and then I was also an alcoholic from about age 15 and on. About the time I left Canada and moved to Minnesota, I started drinking every day.
It's interesting how closely tied eating disorders and alcoholism are with women.
Mm.
And my fiance, that's why she died. She was anorexic and an alcoholic. So she destroyed her liver, basically. That's what happened.
Right, with choices we have consequences, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Katie. And Crystal G did a super chat.
Oh, thank you, Crystal. Yeah, I can't see the chat. I'm driving.
Yeah. Look at that. That's a good picture though, right, guys? It looks really nice. The clouds.
Made it back to Estevan.
Yes.
From Regina.
Yeah, we left that Regina real quick. We checked right out of that Regina.
No point in staying in Regina if you don't have to.
And they make fun of me or whatever, but they can't really every day I have pain in my mouth, which I'd rather have labor pain. I'd rather be in labor than have mouth pain. So, but I'd be lying if I didn't say they didn't hurt my feelings. They do, absolutely. So I hope you're happy in knowing that, Doug and AB. You do. You did your job. You hurt my feelings. You made me feel insecure and not confident about myself. So I hope you are proud.
Well, people like that, they probably are. Probably ecstatic. It's just so weird to me. If I ever hurt a girl's feelings, I feel horrible. Like, even if I don't like the girl, I mean, it's a girl. What the hell? Maybe I'm the weird one. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard that all my life.
Clove oil works wonders. Thank you. Yeah, and yes, we have that Sensodyne Rapid Relief. He actually just found that like a month or two ago, and it does work really well. I'm gonna turn the camera off, you guys. 'Cause we're gonna go home in a few minutes. I'm so excited to see okay.
Oh, yes, hopefully.
Yes, I am very lucky to have someone who loves me no matter what.
I'm very lucky too. Anyone else kick off their shoes while they're driving?
Yes. Me and you.
It's comfy. I also wear my pajamas when I'm driving because it's more comfortable than jeans.
Yeah. Especially long ways like that.
Yeah.
There's I put the link again in there.
What link you put in?
GoFundMe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's not us begging. If you have the ability to help share with the dentures, great. If not, don't worry about it. It's not.
No, I had some of my haters actually private message me and say, "You're sick for having a GoFundMe for the wedding. You know, people would be more inclined if you made one for your teeth and fix your teeth." So I deleted the wedding one the other day and made one for my teeth instead because you know what? I wouldn't want to get married and have wedding pictures and shit like that with my teeth like this now anyway. So I'm like, well, then we'll take care of this first, I guess, before the wedding.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys, I've already picked where I'm going, and it's for a reason. It's because I can spit on the place from here. So if he has to go to work or something like that, like I can literally walk there if I have to, because that's another part. In Minnesota, all the good dentists that were around was like 2 hours away from where I live. And so that's half of the problem, especially when there's nasty weather out, right? And right now, I don't have a Canadian driver's license. I don't have a vehicle. So I wanted to make sure I could get to my appointments if maybe even he was at work or whatever. So I do appreciate everyone reaching out and giving me ideas and suggestions.
Yeah, like looking into grants and things, and
Yeah,
payment plans.
but the grants and stuff, that's more hoops to jump through. I've tried that all in Minnesota too, and it takes so much time, and then they leave you with a half a mouth teeth. Yeah, so it's a mess. So I'd rather just really invest in it. And dentures in Canada compared to the States are actually not as expensive as the States when I was looking. Even Toronto was like $5,000 for a full set of dentures from what I was reading, depending on how many healthy teeth you have in your mouth. But I would just want all of mine pulled, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no point doing partials.
Because I'm not Canadian yet.
And when swept, she's applied for it but doesn't have it yet.
Yep. 6 weeks. I did it online. That's okay. Ooh, gastric sleeve for Grand and Cyprus. Ooh, I know one person that had it. Actually, no, two people that had it. It worked really well for one, but the other person, it was a guy and he was stubborn. He had to get another surgery done not long after, but it was his fault because he wouldn't stop listening and was eating bigger portions than he was supposed to and eating like the meats. You know, when you get that done, you get the certain portions that you can eat because your stomach's smaller now, right? You can't eat as much as you were.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it worked really, really well for the one person, and then the other person it didn't. But that's just because he didn't follow what you should be doing for that. So his fault. Yeah, it for dentures it's like 15 grand in the States. So
Yeah, I went on a big rant about the US medical, Canadian medical. It's kind of like it's free up here, technically, but A, we're taxed to death. So it's not free. And it's bad. The quality of care in Canada is not good.
I don't know if you want me to say your name online, but thank you so much for that donation. Wow. Thank you.
X-ray and extraction. Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the dentures would be the most expensive part, like making them, but yeah, there's a lot to it.
Yeah, this denture clinic, I don't know how it works, but yeah, they'll hopefully with that dentist, they said they work it out with the dentist, but it's a one fee, like I'm paying one bill. So I don't know how they work it out between them or whatever. We'll see. Because I'm going to document it all along the way. I have my free exam and everything, my x-rays, and then
No, they're not free.
no, they're not free. I'll probably be paying, well, I made the GoFundMe for like $8,000, but I think it'll be like maybe $5,000, but I'm not sure.
We'll have to wait and see on that.
But you know what? I've put it off for years, so
Yeah, it's getting done. And if applying for a grant or anything is going to slow it down, we're not going to do it. We'll put it on my line of credit or whatever. And
no, I'll just
deal
do a
with
little
that.
bit at a time and do it as I can with my YouTube money, because I'm a big YouTuber. Everyone thinks I'm making all this money on YouTube over Don Wells, which is a crock of shit.
Yeah, the Powerball would be nice too.
The Powerball.
Yeah, anyone who says money doesn't buy happiness has money.
I think it,
Because
yeah.
you don't think money would buy my happiness? Give me $1 million and see whether or not I give you a big jack-o'-lantern toothy smile. I get Cher's teeth fixed. I get my teeth fixed.
I honestly,
all my debt's gone.
You guys, I was in a position where I honestly thought about doing my teeth, and so anyway, there was a conversation to do with Dr. Miami and being on like one of the persons that he films her mommy makeover and shit. This was back in 2017. Amber!
Hey, Amber.
Anyways, I could have done that because well, I can't really say I'm not supposed to be in contract, but I had enough money to do that, and I could have had my mouth done 10 times over. Not 10 times, but realistically, I probably could have had it done 5 times over since 2017. But when I get large sums of money like that, I think about what can I do with my kids? What kind of vacation can we take all together to make memories? And so instead of that, I took my kids and their siblings from different mothers to Florida for 2.5 weeks. We drove there, we made a road trip out of it, and we went to Disney World and got 5-day passes. Like I'm fine with it. And I put that above my teeth because I wanted to just make memories with my kids, because that was the only good memories I had as a kid, was whenever we got taken to Florida. So I wanted to make sure like that was the one thing I shared with my kids. Yeah, it's a denture clinic.
All right, we are home, so hopefully the cats haven't destroyed the plates.
Or each other.
So, there we go. Check out that shadow. Oh, wrong key. This is the right key. Damn it! It's stuck. 1 second. All right. Okay, house is in one piece. Hello, kitties.
Where are they? Oh my word. What did they do?
I don't know. They haven't come running yet. Chubs.
Oh. We're missing one.
Yeah, that's true, Nana. Matthias.
Here's your bestie.
Hey, yo, buddy.
Yeah, we're on our phones again. What you guys do over, man?
Yo, Bubs. No, we're here.
Well, that little box here, so.
Hmm.
Okay. You spilled your food everywhere. Did you miss us? I got you really want to. Early.
Oh, yeah. Get some treats.
Yeah, you can catch the place.
Yeah, Susan, it's expensive.
Oh, come on, puzzle. No, okay.
Always try and eat each other's food. There's a black cat on your balcony, unswept. No, yeah, infection is no joke. If it spreads too far, yeah, you get sepsis and blood poisoning. There's all kinds of bad stuff. Yeah, brainstorm. We were thinking about that maybe, but it's more of a time is kind of the issue.
Not time. You just don't get treated the same when you're getting those government things and they don't do it right. At least in Minnesota, that's my experience. That's part of the reason I look like this. Okay, give me my nice little Roby.
Got a new fur baby. Nice.
Aw.
3 cats, a chihuahua, and him. Full house. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why we don't want to wait for anything. Like as soon as she can get this work on her teeth started, the better. Because she's got an abscess now. Yeah, so it's got to get done. No worries at all, Lauren. It's not an insulting thing to ask. Fall carnival's nice.
So I get my edibles. 2.5 milligrams each. Vanilla chai latte. Passion fruit caramel.
There you go. Windswept, she is a Canadian. I think dental work is overpriced too, Amber.
Yeah, because I think half the shit in life was even brushing. So much is made to make our animal weaker that we need them. Anything that's like a necessity is always overpriced.
Yeah. Well, and like, look at a funeral.
Yeah,
Cost of a funeral.
costs you at least $10,000 just to die.
Yeah, like that's insane. But it's because people need it. So whenever something is a necessity, they can charge whatever the hell they want. Oh, we love you too, Lori. Thanks for hanging. Have fun at work.
I love Florida.
I agree too much, Mom. Yeah, dental and eye care should be considered part of basic health care. Absolutely. Oh. Yeah, Dale, and me too. Even cremation isn't cheap, but it's cheaper than a casket. Two things are the devil. They are. I don't know why the nerves in our teeth are so sensitive, but holy. Definitely a biological flaw. And it's up Diacola. Yeah, impacted teeth are no joke. They hurt. Yeah, I had my wisdom teeth. They were in rough shape, so I got them all root canal. This is back when I was in the military, so it was free. So I got them all root canal, and then 2 years later, I had to get them all pulled. I mean, what a waste! They should have just pulled them to begin with. Oh, Windswept, I do. Yeah, I have grants because my medication, my Tecfidera, I don't know if I have a thing here. Without any assistance, it would be about $800 a month for that medication. I wouldn't be able to afford it, but I only pay 60. I think it's like 93%. Stupid cat. He won't stop drinking out of the toilet. We got a nice water fountain thing right there, and he wants to drink the poo water. Good God. Animals are weird. I guess humans are too. Does it all the time. It's careless. You can't, like, I've tried leaving the lids down, and I swear to God, he boycotts water. He won't drink it out of the bowl. He won't drink it out of that fountain thing. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff is ridiculously expensive. All right, later, Jan.
Bye, Jan.
Daily injections. Yeah, the stuff is it's 2 pills a day, and it's working for me. So kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing. But all right, y'all. I think we're gonna get off of here.
Yeah, we gotta run to Walmart.
Yes, we got to get some stuff for the week and.
Toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Get off the counter.
Every time he has a thing, I don't know if it's shiny or what. He likes lighters and my pot pen.
Oh yeah, there's like 13 lighters just kicking around the house somewhere.
We don't know where they are. We don't have no problems. One day we're gonna walk down there and Matthias is gonna be like, I don't know, one of your cigarettes and like a gang of lighters around him.
Yeah, back to the toilet water.
I really want to try and potty train him. I want to get that toilet litter thing.
Oh God. Baby steps.
He could poop and drink out of the bowl at the same time.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't want to think that. All right. But anyways, thanks for hanging, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic Halloween. For those of you who it's still Halloween. Some of you are it's already passed, but
Hey, Lindsay.
we love you guys and thanks for hanging. And we shall catch you on the next one. And until then, this is Prairie Boys and 7, aka Mr. Share and Mrs. Share, saying good day, good night, and Godspeed.